again, everyone. This is a walkthrough of the Project One rubric. I will have separate videos for each project since the 3 projects are a significant amount of your grade for English 123, with 1 and 3 80 points and Project 2 90. Project 2 is a bit more because it is the main essay, which all the assignments and activities build up to. Project 1 is the writing plan. I will explain more in my announcement, but you can treat this like an assignment, separating it into paragraphs according to the different criterion on the rubric, as opposed to Project 2, which will be graded as an essay, so we'll have a different format. More about that in the Project 2 video. The first criterion, which again is the first question on the rubric, as you see here and here, is argument. This is explaining what your argument is and where it comes from. Similar to the discussion boards, we have a score for each element ranging from exemplary to not evident, with 4 possible percentages. So not evident means not speaking about your argument at all. A proficient or exemplary argument explains how it relates to your field and which side you are taking, with exemplary again being a really extraordinary example. The second criterion is audience. Is this sounding familiar to you? All of our projects and assignments build on each other, so you've already been considering argument and audience from issue to persuasion and writing notes assignments. Please take the feedback that has been given to you for these first few assignments and make revisions accordingly. It should not be exactly the same, copied verbatim for the previous assignments, but it should show development. This audience section focuses in particular on the challenges that you might face when someone is reading your writing, so you can think about how you might address them beforehand. The third criterion is your goal, which again you should recognize from the writing notes assignment. This is the so what leading into your argument. What is happening that you need to make this argument? What might you expect your audience to do with it? This is not your topic itself, but rather the approach to the topic. For example, your topic might be AI, but your goal might be to dissuade other students from using it. Or conversely, it could be to get professors to allow it in the classroom. See how the same topic can have vastly different goals? Next are the key points. There should be 3 of these, as they will be how you are organizing your paragraphs. To get proficient or above, you need to have a rationale for each point. How do each support your argument? Why are you using that to get your point across? So make sure you have that for all 3. Then are the supporting resources. These are at least 2 sources. More is fine, but no less. And you should explain how these relate to the key points. So you might have Article 1, let's call it, and that is going to be mainly used to support key point 1 because of X. The next criterion is integrating evidence. So you should give us an idea of what you might be planning to do. For example, there could be a chart in one of your sources that is useful. You might then say that you are going to incorporate the chart to explain key point 1 by comparing the smallest number to the largest number. And tell us why that would be an effective technique. Be as specific as possible. You don't need to include the chart itself into your Project 1, but it might be useful brainstorming to work it out in Scrap or your computer ahead of time. So if it works out and if I or your peer reviewer comments that is a great idea, then you'll be just able to put it in your essay. The next to last criterion, before the final articulation of response, and so please make sure you proofread, is feedback. How has my feedback so far influenced the changes you have made? As I said near the beginning of this video, many of these questions are concepts you have considered before, but they should be developed. So this last section will show that development. We will have another feedback section in the last project where you can talk about your peer reviewers. But for this one, it is mostly things that I have said, or if you have consulted with someone else, either in academic support or who you know personally, you can refer to that as well. I hope that this rubric walkthrough is useful. I will provide another one for Project 2 in week 5, since that will be the week you're drafting your essay. As always, let me know if you have questions. You can reach me at j.alberghini@snhu.edu or post on the General Questions Forum. Bye!